Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today's video is going to be another cut crease. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just fast forward or just skip over to my eyebrows being done, my foundation being done, and getting ready to put the eyeshadows on the lid. So at this point is when you can just pause the video and do your own makeup. Alright guys, so I am done with the base. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my, again, Makeup Revolution London in the shades Reloaded Neutrals 2. This is the palette I will be using. I'm going to be using this palette mainly for the transition shades, and I will be using also the the Soph X Revolution Extra Spice Ultra eyeshadows, this one here, and I will be using a lot of the colors from both palettes. So let's get started. Shades I'm going to put down first is going to be a nice neutral tone, so then you want to make sure there's no creasing on your eyelid before you start. I'm going to be using this shade right here from the palette and just put it all over the lid, underneath the brow bone, and just all over the lid. Alright, so now let's start with our transition shade. The first shade I will be using is this one here. They don't have names on it, which I wish they did because I love creative names, but this shade is the one I'll be using for the transition shade, and I'm using the brush Morphe M330 and just placing that a little bit above my crease. The next shade I will be using is from the Soph X Ultra Spice palette, and I'm going to be using the shade 21, and it's this nice dark pink, and I'm going to be using the same brush and just focus that mainly on the crease. The next shade I will be using is this Reputation one, and it's the black eyeshadow in this palette, or the darkest gray in this palette. And I'm going to be using a brush that I got from H&M. It has dual-ended. One side is flat and the other side has a fluffy blending brush. So I'm going to use a fluffy side to dip into the product and put that on the lid. Make sure you put down some powder underneath your eye, just in case fallout occurs. You just don't want to get that on your skin. I'm going to take my scone blending brush and just blend the outer edges. Using this flat dome shaped makeup brush, I will be taking my concealer and creating my crease. With another clean, flat, dome-shaped brush, I'm going to use the shade Infinity in the Soph X makeup palette, Ultra Spice. And I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of Morphe setting spray, and then dip into that palette and place, oh, this is going to look good, right in the area where I cut my crease. Just like that. Same on the other side. How stunning does this makeup look? Like, if you don't have this palette, these palettes, you need to go out and get them. Look at this pigment. No fucking filter. I have been playing with this palette for about a week and a half now, and I'm in love with this palette. So that says a lot. You guys really should get your hands on a palette like this, because it is definitely worth it. I'm gonna start with, which one did I start with? Yeah, I think it was this one here. I'm gonna put it right, like, really low on my lash line. That's my transition. Then with the same brush, I'm gonna use the second shade, which is the more pinky one, closer to my lash line. Ooh, itchy nose. 21, and just place that on the lash line itself. I'm going to add highlight to my face, and for that I will be using this small crease brush from MUA Professional 315, and I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Emery palette for the highlight on my lower, underneath the eyebrow. The brow bone. There we go. I forgot the words. I will be adding some falsies today, and for falsies I will be using my Wispies from Ardell. This is the ones I will be using. They don't have a number on them. I just know that they're Wispies. Yes, so I'm gonna go on ahead and put them on. You don't have to add lashes to this. You can just put mascara, but I feel like this look is like fierce, so lashes. For lip liner, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild gel lip liner in the shade Bear to Comment, and it's a really nice pinky nude shade. And I'm just gonna line my lips just like that, nothing special. And the lippy that I will be using is my Makeup Revolution Iconic Matte Nude Lipstick in the shade Wishful. It's perfect. I'm going to put some mascara on my lower lashes. I'm going to use the Tartiest mascara. This Bare Minerals Rosy Topaz blush. It's a very light sheen of color with a little bit of glitter in it. Not glitter, but like sparkle. Can't go wrong with sparkle. And my blush brush, where are you? Which one will I be using? This one. I just take whatever's left in the cap, because a little goes a long way. Gives a nice rosy glow. You know what I mean? And this concludes my video. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. I actually enjoyed creating it. It's been a while since I've done a really daring look. If you guys do happen to recreate it, please be sure to tag me. Check out my social media platforms below. That way you can tag me, because I want to see your recreations, and I hope that you guys do try and don't ever give up. Keep on pushing forward no matter how it looks. Just keep on practicing, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.